who are concerned that I'm washing directly onto the ground, this is a biodegradable soap. Myers. Good stuff. Woo! That's delicious. I was a little bit limited on ingredients. That's why I didn't really put much on this sandwich. No avocado or like spinach or anything. But used what I had. Another rainy day here in Utah, southern Utah. I'm not in the southwest of Utah anymore. I'm actually in, excuse me. I'm actually in Moab, which is the southeast. And yeah, I'm in Moab. I spent the night here last night. I'm not in Moab. I'm on some BLM land just outside of Moab. My camp spot, very, very cool. It was like on a cliff overlooking this like super cool view. So last night was great. I had a really good dinner. I had a little fire. So the thing is with the fire, it actually started, the wind started really picking up on and off, and I wasn't feeling comfortable having a fire when it was really windy. There's no fire restrictions right now, but there's still a lot of like dry shrubbery everywhere. And the fact that it was windy, it just didn't seem to mix well, so I put the fire out pretty early and ended up calling it a night, quite early into the night, but that's okay. It was still a really good evening. Check that thing out. If there's one thing Moab has a lot of, it's sick rigs. Yew! That's what I need, a little gear trailer like that. That way I could carry way more gear. Oh my gosh. So, I sat down to try to get started editing, only to find out that my hard drive that has literally everything, all my footage from the trip, all my footage from before the trip, photos, everything. The connection broke somehow. I don't know how. It was literally physically damaged. Like it looks like something physically broke inside. I've been trying to figure out a way to get the files off of this, and unfortunately it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna drive over to Best Buy, which is about 2 hours from here. I'm gonna see if they'll be able to open it up and take the actual hard drive data storing components out of this one and put it in a different one. That's a freaking bummer, dude. Peace out, Moab. My time here was short and kind of pointless, to be honest. Until next time. Colorado, baby!
Welcome to Colorado.
We made it! I just got to Best Buy in Grand Junction, Colorado. Wish me luck. I just got some great news. I went into Best Buy and I talked to the people at the Geek Squad, and the girl was like, no, it can't be done. If the connection's broken, you're SOL, basically. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a bummer. But another employee at Best Buy said they don't have the equipment there, but he suggested a place down the street called Nerd Tap. It's like a computer wizard store or something. They like repair all kinds of tech. I go here, sure enough, the guy's like, oh, this is really simple. He just popped it open. I just gotta go get a new hard drive from Best Buy, bring it back here, and he's gonna save all of the files. Oh my gosh. That's like the best news I've gotten on this trip so far, guys. Woo! Yep. That's right. I'm at good old Walmart. Gonna spend the night here. Gonna eat my Chick-fil-A. If you haven't had Chick-fil-A sauce, you gotta try it. This stuff is the bee's knees. Oh. I haven't had Chick-fil-A probably years. Like legit, I think it's been years. But it was here, so I figured, why not? That looks good, but that also looks really dry. I'm surprised they don't put any sauce on that at all. What I'll do is I'll take a fry. I'll scoop some of this sauce. Scrape that onto the burger there. This is why there's always such a huge line at Chick-fil-A. This is flipping good. There's a life hack for you. If you ever find yourself at Walmart, 50-cent pies. 50 cents. These are dangerous. Yo, check that thing out. It's got a full door on there. An eccentric one at that. Holy moly, guys, there is so much good water for fishing here. I gotta get in the water and do some fly fishing. Not right now, but it's coming. We're gonna do that this video, hopefully. I just pulled up to a fly fishing shop. I'm gonna go inside. I gotta get waders. I never got waders because when I was fly fishing earlier in the year, it was pretty warm and I got away with not needing them, but it's cold now. These rivers all look like you need to wade in to fish. So I'm gonna see if I could snag me some waders. They didn't have a large selection on waders. In fact, they only had one option, so I didn't get waders there, but I did get my fishing license while I'm here. I gotta head up to the next town, Crested Butte. It's about 30 minutes away. There's supposedly a bigger fly fishing shop there, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to get some waders there so I could get on the water. Maybe. There's my truck over there. Over here, it looks like this is typically a campground, but there's a sign that says tents only. So I'm thinking you usually park there and then you walk up and you camp in your tent at the camp spots. But the self-serve kiosk for the campgrounds, it says that it's closed for the winter and it says pack it in, pack it out. So I think that means that you don't have to pay And then also I think that means that I'll be good to spend the night in the camper parked right there, hopefully. I think I explained that very poorly. Basically, this is a tent-only campground, but in the winter it's closed, the facilities are closed, the restrooms are closed, the rangers don't come to manage this campsite. So it's still open, you can still camp here. It's just that the facilities are closed and thus you don't have to pay, hence why the self-serve kiosk was closed. Yeah, I think I should be good to park here overnight, but I guess we'll find out when I try to sleep here tonight. Back to the good old PBR. Cheers. Please work. Yes. Yes. The camper's stupid heater won't work because the thermostat is controlled by the battery, and the battery is giving me all kinds of problems today. No matter how much I finagle with the wires, the battery just will not work. Luckily, I've got my little Mr. Buddy heater as backup though. This thing is a lifesaver. All reliable. I guess I have to redeem myself. I couldn't do this last time because I was at a camp spot in the wide open with neighbors nearby that had kids running around everywhere, and you guys roasted the hell out of me, so I hope you're happy. So I was fishing a dry fly setup, but not getting any luck, and I'm not seeing any fish come to the surface at all. So I'm gonna swap over to a dry dropper setup with a nymph on the end. I just saw a huge trout swim up the river. So there's definitely fish around. I just gotta find them and get them to bite. I really suck at fly fishing. Honestly, I have no idea how to fish this river. Like, I don't know where to cast to. I don't know what kind of flies to use. I don't know how to let the fly drift. I am just basically playing around right now because I have almost no chance of catching a fish. But maybe if I keep at it for long enough, we'll get lucky and we'll snag one. But regardless, I'm enjoying myself, and I think that's all that matters, right? It would be nice to catch a fish, not gonna lie. Well guys, I ended up spending the last 3.5 hours or so fishing up and down this river. I didn't catch anything. I didn't get any bites. And in fact, I'm starting to question whether there's actually fish in this river or if it's all just a rumor. Either way, it was a super fun day. It's super pretty out here right now, so I can't complain. It's my first time fly fishing in a few months, so I knew it was gonna take a little bit to get back into the groove of things. But like I said, regardless, it was a beautiful day. Super stoked to be out here. I do have a few more days here in this area, so I definitely will try to hook up on some fish before leaving. That being said, I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Of course, I'm gonna keep on filming. But yeah, thanks like always for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe even consider subscribing. You guys go out there and go on some adventures of your own. Live life, beat the status quo. Y'all know the drill. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.